Tell you a bit about myself. My name is David Guest, for those who I haven't met. Most people I tell you that is because the things that we teach people, the things that we do actually work and we use them internally. So during that time I've won a few awards, but the ones that really I'm happy about are the best client result type awards, because that means that what we're doing is we're getting results for our clients. And what I'm going to teach you tonight is how to make more profit in your business. Who'd like to learn to make a bit more profit? Okay, the other thing I'm going to teach you tonight is how to get back a bit more time. So who's got a time management issue? Okay, and the third thing we're going to talk about is how to build an amazing team. So who's got some challenges in building team? Here's what happens. When people come into this room and they say, I know all about marketing. I know about that strategy, it doesn't work in my industry. You don't understand my business, I know it better. What's the danger with that? What I've just proven to you is that most people in this room don't have a business. You've got a job. And for some of you, it's probably the worst paid job you could possibly have. Because I'm guessing that most of you are working much harder than your employees. Not all of you, most of you are working more hours than your employees. Because some people have a business that looks like this. Most people I meet for the first time, they have this. Big operations, they're all about delivery, they work really hard, they're stuck in the middle, they have admin, they have a tiny bit of sales and marketing. What you really want is your business to look like this. Commercial, profitable, enterprise that works. Now you can sit on the sidelines and call the shots. Now you can take a holiday for 6 weeks if you choose. Now you can find other opportunities to work on while the business is running and generating cash flow. Is everyone with me on this? Yep. Okay. Would it be okay if I taught you how to do this tonight?
Really?
Yeah. Okay.
There's no more working.
There's only 4 people that said okay. Is it okay if I teach you how to do this tonight? Yes. When people think about growing the business, the first place they go is here. They don't think about these other ones. Right? And the reason they don't is they don't even know they exist. So when you think about marketing, don't just think about leads, because you probably have too many. Who knows what I mean about that? You're doing lots of quotes and getting low conversion rate. Who's doing that? I want to admit it. I know there's a few in the room. The problem here is the leads aren't qualified well enough. You're not saying no to enough people. Who knows what I mean about this? Right? You're taking leads because your conversion rate's low. If I quote enough, I'll win some. How about quoting the good ones and saying no to the ones that aren't profitable? How about making sure people come back? How about upselling? Oh no, I'm too busy doing quotes. Doesn't make any sense. 350 grand of sales for 1,200 bucks. Is that good? Yeah, interesting, huh? See, when you measure...
Only good profit's okay.
Well, I'm hoping you made more than 1,200 bucks out of 350 grand. Actually, I caught up with him the other day. He said, you know that 350 grand deal? We've been dealing with those guys for 5 years now. They've spent over 4 million with us. So 1,200 bucks for 4 million is pretty good.
So this is Anatoly. Anatoly is the director of Shadow and Light. Shadow and Light is a video production company. In 6 short months, we were able to double the turnover of this business without actually increasing the number of clients. And that was purely by working on the strategies for selling and upselling the current client base. Verve Studio, on the other hand, is a studio that produces portraits. Over 12 months, we were able to double the turnover of this business by really getting smart about the marketing and sales process, and also by focusing on efficiency, we could increase their net profit by 1,200%. Finance Path, they're a lending organisation, basically in the mortgage broking business. Mark and Chris came to us, and we just focused on building systems and structure for them, and all we ended up getting was a simple 30% growth in net profit in only 12 months. Jason from Think Training was a bit of a different story. These guys really needed a sales and marketing campaign, so we really focused on getting a laser-focused sales campaign out there, making sure we put a CRM in place, and we got their net profit up by 640% in a very short period of time. Andade Cabinets, a classic cabinet maker, one of the best around. These guys were really looking for some better target market. By putting a direct mail campaign in place, we were able to invest $1,200 and turn it into $350,000 in a couple of weeks. Then over the next few years, we turned it into a $4 million increase in turnover. These guys here, Margot and Robert, very good friends. Another simple story. What we did there was really focus on eradicating some of their D-grade clients and just really focused on the target business that they were after, and we were able to increase their profits from 80k to 160k over a 6-month period. You can see there's a lot of successes in these stories. These guys here, Boo Radley, You can see them there. They've won an award because we've been working on a fairly large turnover company here, and we looked at increasing sales. We did a 13% increase in sales, which doesn't sound like too much over a 6-month period, but when the profits were up 41%, they were getting pretty excited. And you can see over 12 months, we got them up to 76%. We work with online companies as well. These two guys here, Luke and Steve, they run a company called Machines for You. What we did there was focus on their sales team and making sure they were quite aggressive in the marketplace and just keep their growth plan in place. We've taken them from $20,000 a month to $120,000 a month over a 2-year period. That's a 600% increase in turnover and at least the same in profitability. We even work with mechanics. Simon runs a mechanical workshop up in Bayswater. Now, what we did there was very simple. We actually made sure he was working on higher profit jobs as opposed to just the day-to-day activities of a mechanic. So we actually reduced their workload and increased their profit by over 400%.